Sklearn metrics Kalinski-Haraba's score. Description: the Kalinski-Haraba's index is a metric used to evaluate the quality of a clustering. It is defined as the ratio of between cluster variance to within cluster variance. A higher Kalinski-Haraba's score indicates better defined clusters, i.e., clusters that are well separated and internally cohesive. Inputs: X, a NumPy array of shape n samples. N features representing the data points. Each row corresponds to a data point, and each column corresponds to a feature. Labels: a NumPy array of shape n samples, representing the cluster assignments for each data point. Outputs: score, a float representing the Kalinski-Haraba's index. Steps: calculate the within cluster variance for each cluster. Calculate the between cluster variance. Calculate the Kalinski-Haraba's index as the ratio of between cluster variance to within cluster variance. Metrics: Kalinski-Haraba's index, a higher score indicates better clustering. Visualization plots: scatter plot of the data points, colored by cluster assignment. Silhouette plot to visualize the clustering quality. Fine-tune parameters: none. Uncertainty methods: bootstrap resampling to estimate the uncertainty in the Kalinski-Haraba's index. Challenges and fixes. Challenge 1: the Kalinski-Haraba's index is sensitive to the number of clusters. A higher number of clusters will generally result in a higher score. Sample use case that resulted in challenge 1: a dataset with a large number of clusters may result in a high Kalinski-Haraba's index, even though the clusters may not be well defined. Fixes to challenge 1: consider using other clustering evaluation metrics in addition to the Kalinski-Haraba's index, such as the silhouette score or the Davies-Bouldin index. Challenge 2: the Kalinski-Haraba's index can be influenced by outliers. Sample use case that resulted in challenge 2: outliers can increase the within cluster variance, leading to a lower Kalinski-Haraba's score. Fixes to challenge 2: pre-process the data to remove outliers or use a clustering algorithm that is robust to outliers, such as K-medoids.